I think we all had that show as a child that we just loved. A show that would make us shimmy over to the television in excitement. The show that I watched with a cheesy little grin was My Little Pony. I still do. But I'm not alone in that statement, because there are many fans of MLP. The show itself lasted from 2010 to 2019, and once it finished, fans were shivering in their boots, waiting for whatever they did next with the My Little Pony franchise, because we knew Hasbro, as a mass corporation, was not going to let go of their cash cow. Or cash pony. Get it? Eventually, we did find out what Hasbro was hiding in their grimy little hands, because after a few leaks, some trailers, and a whole bunch of waiting, we got My Little Pony, A New Generation. Yay! Now, I hate to say it, but this movie was atrocious. It was actually awful, in my opinion. Just look at them, with their human faces and their stupid little grins. What are you planning, huh? What do you know? What are you hiding? Anyways, so after looking at that for like a hot minute, I was like, how will my eyes ever recover from this chicanery that has been put on the planet Earth specifically to peeve me off? That's when I realized there was only one path to recovery. Redrawing the entire main cast, of course. What else would it be? Now, I know I'm not the first one to have come up with this idea, but screw it. I'm gonna do it anyways. Now let's get started. Sunny Starscout is the new protagonist of MLP, and she's, interesting? Just imagine that girl from your 4th grade who always had to be right about everything. And always thought she was right about everything. But she definitely wasn't, because she was in the 4th grade. That's how I feel about Sunny. Except, thanks to the plot and a bunch of stupid writing decisions, Sunny is always right. And it gets really irritating. In a way, I understand why they'd want Sunny to be a very good character, especially morally, because as a role model for kids, you want her to be someone that they can look up to without any caveats. But does that really mean making her quote-unquote perfect? Although, I feel like she's lacking a lot of the things that we need in our main character, like motive and depth. For one, why is she even the only one who cares about this whole race situation? I know her dad was interested in making peace between the races, but I mean, just think about it. Why is he interested in helping the races? Clearly, everyone else in Maritime Bay is super pony racist. I mean, we could have given him a little bit of a proper motive. Maybe Sunny's mom was a unicorn or a Pegasus. Or maybe they're ancestors of Twilight Sparkle. I don't know, but something needs to be explained, because I feel like otherwise it just makes it seem like everyone else is dumb for no reason, and why are they the only ones who have some good in their heart? It feels kind of wrong. I feel like that without this explanation, it kind of makes it feel like Sunny's just bland do-gooder. I mean, she's right, but I want her to be more than just right. I want her to be a character. An example of how she fails as a protagonist is that she hasn't changed at all from the beginning of the movie. What has she learned? What makes her different after this experience? I mean, she starts out being always right, and she ends being always right. I'm not saying that you have to make her an awful person in the beginning, but there should be at least one flaw that she needs to come over, or something that she needs to come over. Sure, she does all of this, but it means nothing for her character. She did it, and that's it. I feel like there's no meaning behind anything. She does it because she's good. That's it. I hate to use this term considering how controversial and broad it's been in the past, but I really do feel like Sunny is the prime example of a Mary Sue. Not a lot to her, but she's perfect. Due to the reasons of her blandness, I gotta say she's the least favorite of mine out of the main 5. I mean, I think an easy way to improve her character would be a little bit of humbleness, I suppose? I don't know, something that brings her back down to earth. I think her having self-doubts about overcoming all of this would have really helped, because if she showed any self-doubt, it would make her a bit more relatable as well as believable. She has self-doubt about being able to change the world. She's not like her heroes. She can't do it by herself. Then she meets more ponies to make this world peace become a reality. That could shift her to a point where she does end up believing in herself, that she can do it because she has her friends. Isn't that what My Little Pony is about? Friendship? I feel like this movie lacks a lot of quote-unquote friendship. Like, yeah, they're friends by the end of the movie, but I don't feel like they are. I mean, they have little in between them, in dynamic and more. And I think Sunny is a good catalyst to this because she has nothing to offer to a dynamic. She's always right. How would that bounce off of anything? At least in any kind of meaningful way. Back to her design, I do feel that we need a lot of changes. Not just in the general art style that makes them look like humans with horse bodies, but in general, I feel like it fails in something I really like about My Little Pony, and that's the on-the-nose names. I mean, think about it. Rainbow Dash. Pinkie Pie. I think you can tell why they were named those things. Sure, it's a little bit cheesy, but look at what I'm called. Okay, I'm literally called Art Cheeses. Okay, I like it when it's cheesy, and I also like it when it's corny because guess what? It's kind of fun when they have those little moments of, ooh, look at this. Isn't it kind of cool? I don't know, but I like the naming schemes of My Little Pony. But here it's really empty. Why is she named Sunny? She doesn't look like a Sunny. She looks like an ugly Scootaloo. I don't know what I'm looking at right now, but it's definitely not a Sunny. I don't know. The name just doesn't fit. So I went out of my way to make sure that the name fits in my design. I gave her a yellow mane, which arguably shouldn't have even been a change in the first place. To make her yellow mane stand out, I gave her a brown coat. Not really for any deeper meaning, but I also wanted something to be toned down, considering that I made her mane such a bright yellow. Personally, I really like the color yellow, and I think that it deserves to shine here. I really do like the yellow complemented with this green, because the green that I chose, I feel like, is, while maybe it could have clashed with the yellow, is toned down by the brown coat that I gave her, which I think was a good decision. I wanted to put as much of her name and her personality in the design as I could. I tried my best. This is the final product. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I am planning on making a sequel or two, depending on how long it takes for me to explain my thoughts on a character. I didn't want to make this video too long, considering that it's my first one where I actually give commentary. Thank you so much for watching. It means a lot. And tell me in the comments if you think my design's better or what you thought of Gen 5. Everything I said was just my opinion, of course, and I really want to know what you guys think. I really enjoyed making this, and I hope that you enjoyed watching it. Thank you. Stay cheesy. I don't know. I need a catchphrase.